New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring. We invite you to join our prayer broadcast every day at 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Send us your prayer requests or schedule a private prayer session by emailing prayer@ntmedia.org. And now, it's time to pray together.
Hello, folks. Welcome to morning prayer time for Thursday, December 25th, 2025. My name is Muro. I'm a prayer practitioner here on the New Thought Media Network. I am honored and delighted to welcome you to prayer this morning, or this afternoon, or this evening, whatever time it might be for you. So, first of all, happy holidays to all of you, or whatever holidays you might observe. And if you observe Christmas, a very blessed Christmas to you and to yours. So, with that in mind, knowing that this is the season that we talk about giving and receiving, we talk about gifts, we talk about gratitude, we talk about commercialism, we talk about what we attain, we talk about the values of different things. We need to be able to focus on those things that make the biggest difference in our lives, because we are the co-creators of our life experience. So with that in mind, I wanted to share this with you. But before I do, we remind you that you can always request prayer. Our prayer team is available via this online access, www.ntmedia.org/prayer. You can make a request for a prayer session where we can dive deeper into your intention, or a prayer with any of the ministers and practitioners on our team. Hello, Wayne. Merry Christmas to you. Hello, Linda. Merry Christmas. All right. So, this is what I wanted to share with you. This is from Paul S. Boynton's book, Begin with Yes, Dream with Intention. If you take a single moment today to quietly remember your non-tangible blessings and gifts, your day will be so much sweeter and more meaningful. I thought it was interesting that he chose the term non-tangible blessings and gifts. What he was getting at here was the material things. He was getting at those things that, clearly we can physically give and receive to one another. Non-tangible, then. What types of gifts and blessings have you received? And do you consistently receive that are non-tangible to the extent that they're not physical things necessarily, but they make a difference in your life? So I'll invite you to consider the ways in which you are blessed, the ways in which you are gifted, and to hold them in your heart, hold them in your mind, and let's go into prayer. So if it's comfortable and safe for you to do, I'll invite you to close your eyes and soften your gaze And just allow yourself to feel presence. Feel your physical presence wherever it is that you are. Feel the air around you. Feel the support beneath you, whether you're sitting or standing or lying down. Feel the connection that you have with the One, the connection that you have with the universe. Allow yourself to be absorbed into the multitude of stars, into the enormous multitude of the grains of sand, the molecules of water, the rays of light. Feel how you are part of all of this. And we recognize that each of us is indeed part of this greater whole. We recognize that each of us is part of this incredible creation of the One. That each of us is one in, with, and of the One. And so, knowing that each of us has been created by this one supply, this one source, we know that each of us is blessed because each of us is whole, perfect, and complete. Within our divine selves, we are eternal, powerful beyond belief, able to hold to the wisdom, the compassion, and the love from which we were created. And so recognizing that this is a birthright, not something that we earned, not something that we competed for, not something we even asked for, but literally our birthright as a creation of the One. And so that blessing of creation, that blessing of existence, while it's in a sense non-tangible, I can't touch the reality of who I am, but it is hardly non-tangible because it allows me to be this place where the light and the love of God can shine in this world if I choose to allow that. Because that is another one of the great blessings. Perhaps equal to being created in the first place, and that is choice. The ability to choose, the ability to co-create and to define my own life experience. And so I look at these two things. I look at existence itself. I look at choice. And I realize that this combination is astounding. This is giving me an opportunity, an invitation to be more than I could ever imagine. To be truly who and whose I am. And as that is true for me, I know that that is true for each and every one of us. And so for me to think of that, to think of all that has come to me as a result of my creation, I am grateful. I am thankful. But I also recognize other so-called non-tangible blessings. And those are in the relationships that I have formed, in the experiences that I have had, in the emotions that I have felt. All of this is part of the blessings of my life. Being able to see, to hear, to feel, to be able to enjoy a sense of smell and a sense of taste. Things that are so easy to take for granted unless you lose them. I recognize that every breath I take is a blessing. I recognize that every opportunity I am given is a blessing. I recognize that every time I choose to engage with love rather than judgment, every time that I choose courage to move forward or to stand my ground rather than to fall back or to fall into disarray because of fear, that is a blessing. As I sit here and draw breath, as I recognize the warmth that's around me, I recognize all that I have been given. All that is my birthright, all that I have been able to achieve because of who and whose I am, because of my connection to the One. I give thanks. I give thanks, and I know that this word has gone into the law which always says yes. And for that, I am grateful. And so in comfort, in confidence, in joy, and in thanksgiving, I release this word, and so it is. So, today, folks, have that sweeter and more meaningful day. And recognize that among all of the various and sundry gifts that you might have, of all the various blessings that you might have, two of the most important, two of the most spectacular, are that you are loved. And you are love. Namaste. I'll see you soon.
On behalf of everyone at New Thought Media Network, thank you for being a member of our virtual family. Your financial contributions help share the New Thought message with people from around the world. Please visit and contribute at www.ntmedia.org/donate. New Thought Media Network, come be you. And please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace and blessings. On behalf of the New Thought Media Network, thank you for being with us for this special prayer broadcast. We look forward to being with you again soon 8:15 a.m. or 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Until then.